While it's not as fun, it definitely saves a lot more money. Hello everyone, I'm Taylor Bambico. For today's video, I'm going to be discussing 4 things you need in addition to your new firearm. These items, while important, are generally overlooked by a new gun owner, so with that being said, let's get started. First and foremost, you're going to want cleaning supplies. Now, some new firearms do come with a basic cleaning brush and cleaning rod, however, I do recommend getting a dedicated cleaning kit. Along with the kit, you'll need patches which coincide with the caliber of your firearm. I recommend buying bulk patches because you can never have too many of those. Now, when it comes to the cleaning solvents and oils, any of the big name brand ones will work just fine. Second thing you're going to need, extra magazines. Now, while most firearms today will come with at least 2 magazines, I have seen some which only come with 1. The minimum amount of magazines I generally prefer per firearm is 10. Of course, you'll acquire that over time, not all at once. And amongst the numerous reasons to have multiple magazines, the one that I usually fall back onto all the time is, when you go to the range, it's a lot more fun to just change magazines versus having to reload the same one each time. That happened to me while shooting my 1911 today. Yes, shooting 7 rounds and having to reload that magazine each time kind of takes the fun out of it. The third thing you're going to want is ear protection and eye protection. Now, if you have good vision or have contacts and don't need glasses like I do, any decent eye protection you can find at a local range or a hardware store will work just fine. Now, all the videos you've seen of me shooting so far, I've been wearing prescription glasses. I've looked into prescription safety glasses a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit more research before I decide to actually get a pair though. Now, while I can generally get away with just wearing prescription glasses, ear protection is something you definitely want. Considering that I predominantly shoot at an indoor range, which is nothing more than a concrete box, not only do I use ear muffs, I use ear plugs. Your hearing is definitely something you want to protect. Obviously, firearms are loud. However, I didn't appreciate how loud they really were until I went to another venue where I just wore ear plugs and everything seemed relatively quiet. Let me tell you, shooting a .357 Magnum indoors and only wearing these, I'll pass. So if you do go to an indoor range, I recommend ear plugs and ear muffs. On a side note, when I mentioned to someone you use plugs and muffs at an indoor range, they thought that was hilarious because they never heard it described like that before. But that's what I've been calling them for the past several years, so I'll just stick to it. Of course, I also write erotic material, so plugs and muffs kind of go hand in hand. Anyway, on to the fourth thing I recommend, camera equipment. No, I'm not saying go out and get a camera like what I have, which has a screen which folds out so I can see what I'm doing, though that could make it easier, or lighting, or a microphone, but it will help you as a shooter. How would filming yourself make you a better shooter? Well, having the ability to go back and look at what you're doing will be much easier than just trying to remember it. Real quick, here's footage of one of the first times I filmed myself shooting. See how I'm slapping the trigger? Having the footage, I was able to go back and see what I was doing wrong. Now here's some more recent footage. Gotten a little bit better, and especially with ammunition being a little bit harder to find and more expensive than normal, filming yourself will allow you to go back and review it, versus doing a lot of shooting and not have anything to go back and reference. Bonus tip, because ammunition is a bit difficult, get yourself some snap caps. Now, I've been doing a lot more dry firing, predominantly with .38 Special because I can't find any of that ammunition where I'm at in the country. But I've been doing a lot of dry firing with .45 and 9mm and .223 as well. While it's not as fun, it definitely saves a lot more money. Anyway, that was my video on 4 things for new shooters, with a bonus tip of course. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe if you haven't already, click that bell icon so you're notified when I upload new content, leave any comments you have in the section below, and have a good day. See ya!